The land of legends, Kenya. Kenya, a land of the most pristine natural beauty on earth, where vast savannas, majestic mountains, and a rich wildlife world intersect. From the endless grasslands of Masai Mara to the peaceful waters of Lake Nakuru, each scene here has its own unique charm. What makes Kenya special is the magical combination of towering mountains and the salty ocean, creating a diverse ecosystem where the land, sky, rivers, lakes, and sea blend together in a beautiful natural symphony. Kenya is one of the most prominent destinations in Africa, attracting tourists not only by its breathtaking landscapes but also by the richness of its animal world. This East African country is a paradise for those who are passionate about exploring wildlife. Exciting safari trips will bring you closer to special nature. Masai Mara, a vast nature reserve, one of Kenya's crown jewels, is not only home to countless large animals but also the stage for one of the planet's most spectacular natural phenomena, the Great Animal Migration. Every year, more than 1 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras and other antelopes embark on a grueling journey across the arid plains to find green pastures. It is not just a simple migration but also a fierce battle for survival, where the animals face countless challenges, from the rushing Mara River to fearsome predators such as crocodiles, lions, cheetahs, or packs of hyenas. Kenya not only offers a journey into the wild but also depicts the cycle of life. Every step, every roar of the lions, or every tactic of the predators are all part of the magnificent natural picture. With the beauty blending between wildness and relentless hunting, this is definitely a destination that anyone who loves nature cannot miss. Dawn begins on the Masai Mara Savanna. The first rays of sunlight penetrate the mist, creating a magical natural picture among the tall grasses and the acacia trees stretching in the wind. A shadow silently passes by. It is the leopard with light steps and sharp eyes. This leopard completely blends into its surroundings, disappearing in the blink of an eye like a blur in the Masai Mara Savanna. With its vast grasslands, bushes and acacia trees, this is the ideal environment for leopards to live. They are solitary hunters, not only surviving but also thriving thanks to their incredible adaptability in the wild, where the rules of survival are extremely harsh. Leopards not only hunt prey but also have to protect themselves from stronger enemies. With its golden fur with distinctive black markings, toned muscles and powerful legs, the leopard is the perfect symbol of strength and seductive beauty. Every movement of it is perfectly evolved to create absolute silence when approaching its target. They can wait for hours, observing every little movement of their prey before striking, ending the hunt quickly. The leopard's diet is extremely diverse, reflecting the flexibility in its hunting style. From small rodents to antelopes many times larger than itself, all can become meals for this opportunistic hunter. With its powerful jaws and sharp fangs, the leopard quickly takes down its prey, leaving no chance for its opponent. What makes the leopard different is its habit of dragging its prey up trees after it has taken it down. They often drag their prey up high into the trees, away from the sight of carrion robbers such as hyenas or lions. This is not only an act of superior strength but also a clever survival strategy, ensuring that their meal is not stolen. The lion, a symbol of strength, power and bravery in the natural world, is known as the king of the savanna. Lions are not only apex predators but also play an important role in the ecosystem, especially in the wilds of Kenya and Tanzania. With their large bodies and strong muscles, they look very brave and majestic. Males stand out with a thick and wide mane surrounding their heads, creating a majestic appearance, while also helping to protect their necks during fights. The color of a male lion's mane can range from light yellow to dark brown, and the darkness of the mane often reflects their health and dominance in the pride. Unlike most big cats that live alone, lions are a species with a distinct social structure, living in prides, often called pride, of about 15 individuals. Lion prides are typically made up of related females and their cubs, while one or more adult males lead and defend the territory. Females are primarily responsible for hunting due to their agility and coordination, while males often take on the role of protecting the pride from threats from other predators or intruding males. Lions are efficient hunters, primarily targeting large herbivores such as wildebeest, zebra, buffalo, and even giraffes. They typically hunt at dawn or dusk, when temperatures are cooler. Lion hunting tactics rely on group coordination, with females taking the lead role in stalking and capturing prey, while males assist when large prey needs to be taken down. Females can breed year-round, usually giving birth to 1 to 4 cubs. Newborn cubs are very weak and vulnerable to predators such as hyenas, leopards, and even male lions not in the pride. However, they receive close protection from their mothers and other females in the pride. When the cubs reach adulthood, the males will leave the pride to seek new territories and breeding opportunities, while the females usually stay with the pride. Masai Mara, a vast wilderness in the heart of Kenya, is not only famous for its great migrations but also for its distinctive sounds of nature. A strange cry comes from one of Africa's most misunderstood predators, the hyena. Hyenas are animals with excellent adaptations to a variety of habitats, from vast grasslands to sparse forests and semi-deserts. Although often labeled as scavengers, they are actually skilled hunters with complex social structures. The most common species of hyena, the spotted hyena, lives in tight clans, led by a dominant female. In their world, power is not vested in the strongest individuals but rather in the females of the pack. A clan can have up to 80 individuals, creating a disciplined and organized social system. The lair of hyenas is usually located in abandoned earthen tunnels or natural caves, playing a central role in the life of the pack. In there, the young ones play, practice skills and form relationships. The adult members of the pack have clear tasks, from protecting the territory, hunting to caring for the young, creating a tight social system that is not inferior to any organized animal. With a strong body, the front legs are longer than the hind legs, creating a special walking style, and extremely strong jaws that help them crush animal bones. Hyenas become one of the species with the strongest jaws. This ability not only helps them take advantage of all sources of nutrition but also affirms their position in the wild world. Although famous for being scavengers, hyenas are also excellent hunters. They hunt in groups to reduce their energy during large attacks such as wildebeest or zebra, with the tactic of surrounding, distracting, and chasing the prey to exhaustion before delivering the final blow. Despite their strength and effective hunting tactics, hyenas always face fierce competition for food from other predators, especially lions. Attacks between hyenas and lions are tense battles of wits in the wild. Knowing when to fight and when to retreat demonstrates the hyena's sharp intelligence and incredible ability to assess a problem. One of the most interesting characteristics of hyenas is the way they communicate within the pack. Besides their famous laugh, one of the strangest sounds in the animal world, they also use a variety of different vocal signals, combined with body language and scent markings to convey information. These sounds can be used to signal danger, organize hunts, or establish status within the clan. Recent studies have shown that hyenas are as intelligent as some primates in problem-solving and maintaining complex social systems. They are not simply wild hunters, but strategic creatures who know how to use their environment and relationships to survive. In the midst of Kenya's savanna, where fierce hunting and the never-ending cycle of survival take place, there is a bird that plays an important role but is often misunderstood and associated with a negative image: the vulture. With its unique strange appearance and scavenging habits, vultures are not only symbols of the power of nature but also silent cleaners, helping to keep the ecosystem balanced and healthy. Vultures have large bodies with a wingspan of up to 3 meters, allowing them to glide in the sky for hours without flapping their wings much. The most prominent feature of this bird is its bald head and long, featherless neck. At first glance, this may make them look strange, but in fact it is a perfect adaptation to the habit of scavenging. When vultures dig deep into animal carcasses to find the remaining meat, the lack of feathers on their heads reduces the risk of infection. Vultures are often associated with the image of scavengers, but they actually play an indispensable role in the ecosystem. As natural cleaners, vultures help clean the environment by consuming the corpses of other animals. Thanks to their extremely powerful digestive systems, they can decompose dangerous bacteria and pathogens, preventing diseases for both animals and humans. Despite their important role, vultures are often mistakenly considered unlucky birds or symbols of death in many cultures. This lack of understanding, combined with illegal hunting and habitat loss, has caused vulture numbers to decline dramatically in many areas, especially in African countries. In the Masai Mara, where the wild nature remains pristine and vibrant, there are not only powerful predators or great migrations, but also a brilliant world in the sky. This is the land where colorful wings paint colorful pictures, where natural melodies echo across the vast grasslands. When the sun shines on the grasslands, flocks of birds with unique characteristics appear. Each species brings a different story of adaptation and survival in this challenging wild world. One of the most charming and colorful birds in the Masai Mara is the lilac-breasted ibis, a small creature that is as beautiful as a Kenyan gem. Its plumage is a harmonious blend of many beautiful colors: blue, green, orange, purple and white, creating a perfect picture in the vast space of the savanna. When flying in the sunlight, each iridescent feather reflects the light, making it one of the most impressive birds in Africa. Not only beautiful, the lilac-breasted ibis is also a fast and accurate predator. This bird often perches on tree branches, with sharp eyes observing the ground in search of prey. Its menu includes insects, spiders, and even small mammals. When it detects a target, it swoops down at lightning speed, catching its prey in the blink of an eye. The attacks of the lilac-breasted ibis are always agile and precise, making it a true hunter despite its small body. In addition to its skillful hunting skills, the lilac-breasted ibis also has a special song, creating joyful melodies in the wild nature. The sharp songs resound in the early morning or when the sunset falls, like a colorful harmony in the vast grassland. In contrast to the petite beauty of the lilac-breasted ibis, the secretary bird has a majestic and mysterious demeanor. With a height of up to 1 meter, long legs and a coat of feathers mixed with white, gray, and black, this bird creates a strong and elegant beauty. The most special feature of the secretary bird is the long black feather skirt behind its head, which looks like the quill pens that secretaries of old often put in their hair. This is also the reason for its unique name. The secretary bird is not an ordinary bird, but one of the most classy killers on the grassland. This bird hunts with its feet instead of using its beak like many other species. Its powerful kicks can take down dangerous poisonous snakes, insects, small rodents, and even larger prey. With sharp eyesight, the secretary bird can detect the slightest movement from a distance, then move forward and strike quickly, leaving the prey unable to react. In addition to its top hunting ability, the secretary bird also has a rather solitary lifestyle. They often wander alone or in pairs, leisurely walking on the grasslands while searching for food. When threatened, they do not run away but use their long, powerful legs to defend themselves, launching extremely powerful kicks that are powerful enough to injure the enemy. This bird is a symbol of incredible adaptation, turning its long legs into a powerful weapon, helping them maintain their position on the harsh Masai Mara grasslands. If the secretary bird is a cold-blooded assassin on the grasslands, the gray-crowned crane is the embodiment of elegance and grace. This bird lives mainly in the wetlands of Masai Mara, where there is a rich ecosystem and abundant food sources. The most prominent feature of the gray-crowned crane is the sparkling golden crown on the top of its head, creating a luxurious and noble appearance. Not only beautiful, this bird is also famous for its complex dances during the breeding season. Pairs of cranes will perform wonderful performances together, dancing, spreading their wings, jumping high and performing synchronized movements. These dances not only help them attract a mate but also play a role in strengthening the relationship between couples. The gray-crowned crane has a quite diverse diet. Their food mainly includes grass, seeds, and small aquatic creatures. Due to their ability to adapt to aquatic environments, they can easily find food and live in areas where other birds have difficulty thriving. Gray-crowned cranes are not only part of the Masai Mara ecosystem, but also have symbolic significance in African culture. They are often seen as representatives of harmony, elegance, and good fortune, appearing in many Masai folk tales and traditional symbols. In the middle of Africa's Great Rift Valley, where lakes stretch across the wild, the sight of large flocks of flamingos turning the water pink has become one of Kenya's most spectacular sights. The two main species of flamingos that live in Kenya are the lesser flamingo and the greater flamingo, which are concentrated in lakes Nakuru, Bogoria, and Elementaita. These mineral-rich lakes provide an abundant food source, creating the perfect conditions for their reproduction and development. The lesser flamingo is the most common species in Kenya, easily recognized by its darker pink plumage. This is a bird that lives in flocks that can number in the millions, creating a beautiful sea of pink when spread across the lake. The lesser flamingo is about 90 centimeters in size on average, smaller than the greater flamingo, but is overwhelmingly numerous. What makes them so colorful is their diet rich in green algae and bacteria, especially spirulina, an algae that contains carotenoid pigments that give their feathers their pink color. Alkaline lakes like Nakuru are rich in spirulina, attracting hundreds of thousands of little flamingos to forage for food. They use their specially curved beaks to filter tiny microorganisms from the water, absorbing the nutrients needed to maintain their bright feathers, helping them become pink dancers on the water's surface. Besides the little flamingo, the greater flamingo also appears in the Great Lakes of Kenya, but in smaller numbers. They are much larger, reaching up to 1.5 meters in height, and their plumage is a lighter pink than that of the little flamingo. Another recognizable feature is that the greater flamingo's beak has a pink base and a black tip, not completely black like the little flamingo. Unlike the lesser flamingo, this species has a more varied diet, including small crustaceans, mollusks, and aquatic insects, which makes them well adapted to a variety of environments without relying entirely on algae like the lesser flamingo. Flamingos are highly social birds, living in large flocks to protect each other from predators such as hyenas and African fish eagles. These flocks not only keep them safe, but also create beautiful synchronized dances as thousands of individuals move or flap their wings across the water. When it is breeding season, flamingos seek out areas with suitable mud terrain to nest. They build their nests on the ground. Each female lays only one egg per season, and both parents take turns incubating and raising the young. When the chicks are adults, they have white plumage and it takes several years for their distinctive pink plumage to develop. The fish eagle, the majestic predator of the Great Lakes, is one of the most impressive birds of prey on the Black Continent. With its dark plumage combined with a prominent white head and chest, this bird has a majestic beauty, showing the bravery of a ruler of the sky. They live mainly around the Great Lakes in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and many other countries in the sub-Saharan region. One of the most outstanding features of the fish eagle is its large size. The male has a wingspan of 2.4 meters, while the female is larger, reaching a wingspan of up to 2.6 meters. Their weight is up to 3.6 kilograms, with extremely sharp claws, making them cold and majestic predators. This eagle has a characteristic hunting habit of diving into the water at high speed and using its claws to grab its prey. Their keen eyesight allows them to spot prey from a distance and catch a fish on the water in a split second. However, their diet is not limited to fish, but also includes waterfowl, amphibians, and small mammals. The fish eagle's habitat is associated with areas with abundant water sources, which provide a rich supply of fish. They often nest on large tree branches near lakes, using large branches to build a sturdy nest. Each pair of birds usually lives together for the rest of their lives. During the breeding season, the female usually lays 1 to 3 eggs, and the parents take turns incubating the eggs and raising the young. Another interesting feature of the Kenyan fish eagle is its call. The hoarse call is likened to the call of Africa, often ringing out over large lakes, creating a characteristic wild space. With its fierce appearance, skillful hunting skills, and important role in the ecosystem, the fish eagle deserves to be considered a symbol of freedom and strength in the Great Lakes of Africa. The forests and grasslands around Lake Nakuru are not only famous for their waterfowl, but are also part of a rich ecosystem that provides an ideal habitat for African elephants. With its vast area and abundant natural resources, this area has become an important staging point for elephant herds during their lives. African elephants are enormous in size. Adults can be up to 4 meters tall and weigh over 4,000 kilograms. Their most notable features are their large ears that help regulate their body temperature and their trunks, which are used to feed, drink, and communicate within the herd. The environment around Lake Nakuru is a mixture of grass, bush, and abundant water, providing the elephants with a rich food source including grasses, leaves, and wild fruits. Elephant herds in this area often live in matriarchal families, with an adult female leading the herd. They travel in groups to find water and food in the lakeside forests or vast grasslands. Areas with lots of trees not only provide them with food but also provide them with shelter from the intense heat of the savanna. Although they can travel far to find food, the areas around Lake Nakuru are still places that they frequent, especially during the dry season when water sources elsewhere become scarce. African elephants are among the animals with the best memories in the natural world. Their ability to remember is not simply a biological trait but also plays an important role in their survival and social development. With the largest brain size of any land animal, they can store information for many years. This helps them adapt and cope with changes in the harsh living environment of Africa. One of the most remarkable characteristics of African elephants is their ability to remember the location of water and food sources. In the wild, where natural resources can change with the seasons, remembering rivers, lakes, or lush green areas is crucial to the survival of the herd. Matriarchs, usually older females, play a key role in guiding the herd to safe water sources, even if they have not been there for years. The white rhinoceros is one of the most distinctive animals that live near Lake Nakuru, a rich ecosystem and an important conservation area in Kenya. Although the white rhinoceros was once threatened with extinction, thanks to conservation efforts, their numbers in this area are slowly recovering, making Nakuru one of the few places in Africa where this rare species can be observed in the wild. White rhinos are quite large, with adults weighing up to 2 tons. They have thick, pale gray or opaque skin, not actually white as their name suggests. The species is distinguished by its wide snout, which helps them graze on the vast grasslands surrounding Lake Nakuru. They are strictly herbivores and spend most of their day moving slowly across the savanna. Despite their large and dangerous appearance, white rhinos are actually docile animals that live in small herds, usually consisting of a mother and her calf, while males are usually solitary. They have a keen sense of hearing and smell, which helps them detect danger from a distance, but their eyesight is quite limited. Conservation efforts in Kenya have helped the white rhino to gradually recover, but they still face many threats from humans and the shrinking of their habitat. With their wild beauty and important role in the ecosystem, white rhinos are not only a symbol of Kenya but also a testament to the need to protect Africa's wild nature. Hippos are one of the most prominent semi-aquatic mammals in Kenya's large lakes. They live mainly in lakes such as Naivasha, Nakuru, Baringo and Victoria, where abundant water helps them maintain their body temperature and provides an ideal habitat. Despite their bulky appearance, hippos are very unique animals. They spend most of their time in the water during the day and come out to feed at night. Hippos usually operate in groups of 10 to 30 individuals, each group consisting of an adult male. Within the group, the alpha male is responsible for protecting the territory, while the females and calves move around to ensure safety. They communicate by making loud calls or opening their mouths to warn or assert their territory. During the day, they are almost completely submerged in water to avoid high temperatures, leaving only their eyes, ears, and nostrils above the water for observation and breathing. They have sensitive skin and are susceptible to sunburn, so their sweat glands secrete a special pink mucus, which acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting the skin from the effects of sunlight and bacteria in the water. Hippos mainly eat plants, especially soft grasses along the lake shore. When night falls, they leave the water and can travel several kilometers to find food. Each night, an adult hippo can consume up to 40 kilograms of fresh grass. Despite their large and plump bodies, hippos can run quite fast on land, reaching speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour when necessary. Despite their gentle and cute appearance, hippos are very aggressive and dangerous when threatened. They are willing to attack other animals, including crocodiles and lions, to protect their herd or territory. In addition, when females give birth, they find quiet water areas to give birth, and during this time, mother hippos become extremely aggressive to protect their young. The Masai Mara National Reserve, located in southwestern Kenya, is one of Africa's most famous wildlife reserves, covering an area of approximately 1,500 square kilometers. Covered by vast grasslands, open forests, and vast savannas, it provides ideal conditions for thousands of animal species to live. Flowing through the Masai Mara National Reserve is the Mara River, an important river that not only supplies water to the entire ecosystem but also plays a central role in the annual Great Migration. From July to October, more than 1.5 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras and Thomson's gazelles make the arduous journey from the Serengeti, Tanzania, to the Masai Mara in search of green pastures. One of the most dramatic moments of the migration is when the animals cross the Mara River, a place full of dangers. Giant crocodiles lurk in the water, ready to pounce on their prey as they pass. On land, predators such as lions, hyenas, and cheetahs wait for the opportunity to attack weak or stray animals. Breathtaking chases and fierce battles for survival make the migration one of the greatest natural phenomena on the planet. The wildebeest is one of Africa's most iconic animals, standing out for its strange appearance: a huge body, dark gray fur, long horse-like manes, and powerful curved horns. They live mainly on the vast grasslands of East Africa, especially in the Masai Mara and Serengeti reserves, where the Great Migration takes place, one of the most spectacular migrations in the world. The wildebeest is one of the largest antelopes, well adapted to the dry savanna environment thanks to its diet of fresh grass, which provides enough energy for long migrations. Despite its heavy build, this antelope can run at speeds of up to 60 km per hour, fast enough to escape predators such as lions, hyenas, and cheetahs. Despite the constant threat, the wildebeest keeps moving, creating one of the most majestic natural spectacles on the planet. Thanks to its large numbers and ability to reproduce quickly, more than 700,000 calves are born each year during the breeding season. They maintain a stable population in the wild. The wildebeest is not only a symbol of resilience but also an important factor in the African ecosystem. They help maintain the balance of the grasslands, providing space for young grass to grow, and are an important food source for large predators. With their unique appearance, distinctive migratory habits, and important role in nature, the wildebeest is truly one of the most iconic animals of the Kenyan savanna. Zebras are one of Kenya's iconic wildlife, known for their distinctive black and white striped coat. They live mainly in vast grasslands and subdesert areas, and are especially common in reserves such as Masai Mara, Amboseli, and Tsavo. Zebras are not only an iconic African animal, but also play an important role in the natural ecosystem. Kenyan zebras have strong legs, allowing them to move flexibly on different terrains. They are strictly herbivores, consuming mainly dry grass and leaves, helping to maintain the balance of the grasslands by removing old grass and stimulating the growth of new grass. One of the most notable features of zebras is their black and white striped coat. No two individuals have the same pattern, making it easy to identify them. These stripes are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also provide camouflage and protection from predators. When running in herds, the stripes create a confusing visual effect, making it difficult for predators to distinguish and select targets. Zebras are gregarious animals, often associating with wildebeest and other herbivores to increase their chances of survival. They have an effective danger warning system, using calls and body language to warn of the presence of lions, leopards or hyenas. Thomson's gazelles are one of Kenya's most distinctive herbivores, known for their compact size and incredible speed. They live mainly in the vast grasslands of the Masai Mara and Serengeti, which provide abundant food and are the center of wild migrations. Thomson's gazelles are small in stature but have long, muscular legs, which help them reach speeds of up to 80 km per hour during escapes, a speed second only to the cheetah. Their coat is golden brown on the back, white on the belly and has a black stripe running along the sides, distinguishing them from other antelopes. Both males and females have curved horns, although males are usually larger. This antelope is strictly herbivorous, consuming mainly young grasses and leaves, and plays an important role in the ecosystem by helping to control vegetation growth. They usually live in small herds of around 50 individuals, but during the migration season, their numbers can swell to hundreds of thousands as they join the Great Migration with wildebeest and zebra. The dangerous crossing of the Mara River, where crocodiles lurk in the water and lions and hyenas ambush on the banks, is a test of survival for these small antelopes. The cheetah is one of Kenya's iconic wildlife, renowned for its speed and incredible hunting ability. They live mainly in the vast grasslands of the Masai Mara, where the open spaces are ideal for maximizing their speed advantage. The cheetah is the fastest animal on land, reaching speeds of up to 112 km per hour in short sprints. Thanks to its slim body, long legs, flexible muscles and long tail that helps maintain balance, this species can accelerate in just a few seconds to catch up with its prey. Unlike lions or leopards, cheetahs have a slim body, small head, short ears and sharp eyes, helping them easily observe prey from a distance. The most prominent feature of the cheetah is the black, tiered streaks that extend from the corners of the eyes down the sides of the snout, helping to reduce the glare of sunlight when hunting during the day. The cheetah's diet consists mainly of Thomson's gazelles, hares, birds and small animals. Unlike other predators, cheetahs rely on speed rather than strength, using ambush tactics and rapid acceleration to bring down their prey. Once they have caught their prey, they bite the neck to suffocate it, then quickly eat it before other predators such as hyenas or lions appear and take it. Cheetahs tend to live alone or in small groups, usually males from the same pride. After giving birth, females will raise their young for the first few months of their lives, teaching them how to hunt and survive before they become independent. Young animals often have a high mortality rate due to being hunted by lions, hyenas or other predators when they are still weak. Cheetahs are not only formidable hunters but also symbols of agility and adaptability. With its graceful beauty, super speed and natural hunting instincts, the Kenyan cheetah is one of Africa's most admired wildlife. The African wild dog is one of the most efficient and intelligent predators on the Kenyan savanna. They live mainly in reserves such as Masai Mara, Amboseli and Tsavo, where there is plenty of space and food. This wild dog has a distinctive appearance with a mottled coat of black, yellow, white and brown, which helps them camouflage easily in the grasslands. With a strong body, long legs, large ears and a keen sense of smell, they are formidable hunters. This wild dog can reach speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour and maintain endurance over longer distances than any other predator. The most outstanding feature of the African wild dog is its ability to hunt in packs with intelligent tactics. They operate in groups of 5 to 20 individuals, working closely together to surround their prey. Unlike lions or leopards, wild dogs attack in a chase strategy, exhausting their prey before being brought down. Thanks to their coordinated and sustained speed, their hunting success rate can be up to 80%, higher than any other predator. Their diet mainly consists of Thompson's gazelle, impala, hare, and sometimes small birds. After a successful hunt, wild dogs do not fight over food but share it in an organized way, giving priority to young, old, and injured individuals. This is very different from the rules of wild animals in nature. African wild dogs have a particularly tight social structure, with a single dominant and breeding pair in the pack, while other members help raise the young. They communicate with each other through howls, body gestures, and olfactory signals, helping to maintain cohesion within the pack. The open forests of Kenya are mainly covered by acacia trees, a typical tree of the savanna. Acacia trees have wide canopies, thin trunks, and small leaves, are well adapted to dry climates and help maintain the savanna ecosystem. This is not only a source of food for herbivores but also plays an important role in providing shade, retaining soil moisture, and protecting the environmental balance. In the dry season, when the grass on the savanna gradually dries up, acacia leaves become the main food source for many animals, especially giraffes. Giraffes are most common in Kenya, with an average height of about 6 meters, the tallest animal on land. This allows them to reach the highest layers of leaves of acacia trees, their main food source. Giraffes have a tongue about 50 centimeters long, flexible and specially protected, helping them eat leaves without being pricked by thorns. They use their long necks and flexible heads to pull down branches, nibbling on fresh leaves that few animals can reach. An adult giraffe can consume up to 30 kilograms of leaves a day, playing an important role in maintaining the growth of the flora. Not only do they have an impressive appearance, giraffes also have a rather complex social structure. They usually live in small groups of about 20 individuals, including females and calves, while males tend to live alone or travel in small groups. Although they have a gentle appearance, when necessary, they can launch extremely powerful kicks with their long legs, enough to take down lions, their main enemy. During mating season, battles between males are often fierce. They use their heads to fight in matches called necking, a typical form of fighting. Two males swing their necks at each other like giant hammers. With a tall body, long neck, and hard horns, each swing of the neck can cause a strong shock, even causing the opponent to lose balance or be seriously injured. The buffalo is the largest and most widespread subspecies of Africa, living mainly in grasslands, open forests, and swamps in eastern and southern Africa. Especially in the reserves of Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, and Botswana. With their muscular bodies, incredible strength, and unpredictable nature, they are considered one of the most dangerous wild animals on the Black Continent. They are massive in size, with adults weighing up to 900 kilograms, black or dark brown fur. Strong legs and a solid body, helping them move flexibly in harsh environments such as forests or grasslands. The most prominent feature of the buffalo is the large, thick, and curved horns, connected in the middle of the forehead, forming a hard armor that helps protect them from attacks by lions and other enemies. Highly social, buffalo live in large herds of about 50 individuals, but during the dry season, they can gather in herds of up to hundreds to find water. This herd system helps them stay alert and defend themselves against predators, especially lions, their biggest enemy. When one of the herds is attacked, the other buffalo often turn around to protect them, sometimes even taking down or killing the lion in the fight for survival. Although they are herbivores, buffalo have an extremely aggressive and unpredictable temperament, especially when threatened. If they feel in danger, they can attack predators with their sharp horns and powerful muscles to throw them off their feet. For this reason, buffalo are considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, making even experienced hunters wary. Being strictly herbivores, buffalo consume mainly grass, leaves and shrubs. Due to their herd-like behavior and their large feeding habits, they play an important role in controlling vegetation growth, helping to maintain balance in the savanna ecosystem. Despite their large numbers, the buffalo still faces threats such as habitat loss and poaching. However, thanks to large reserves such as the Masai Mara, Kruger and Serengeti, the buffalo has maintained a significant population and continues to be one of Africa's most iconic animals. With their extraordinary strength, fierce fighting instincts and important role in the ecosystem, the buffalo is not only part of Africa's wild nature but also one of the continent's most impressive and fearsome animals. As dusk falls over the Masai Mara savanna, the sky is dyed a brilliant orange, reflecting on the endless grasslands. The sun gradually sets behind the distant mountains, creating a magical scene, where the silhouettes of elephants slowly move, while giraffes stretch their necks to nibble on the last leaves of the day. This is the time when lions prepare to hunt. As the first rays of sunlight appear on the horizon, the Masai Mara savanna gradually awakens after the quiet night. The sky changes from dark blue to bright yellow, reflecting light onto the vast grasslands. The rays of sunlight gradually dispel the cold, bringing new life to the entire Masai Mara savanna. In the vast grasslands of Kenya and Tanzania, where the wild nature remains pristine, there is a community living in harmony with the wild nature, maintaining cultural values for generations. That is the Masai people. One of the most recognizable features of the Masai is their vibrant traditional dress, called shuka. Bright red cloths, a symbol of bravery and protection, are often wrapped around the body, sometimes combined with blue, black, and white stripes or polka dots. For the Masai, red is not only a striking color but also a reminder of the deep connection between humans and Mother Earth, where blood and life are always intertwined. The Masai place great importance on traditional ceremonies, marking important milestones in their lives. One of the most famous is the Nkang Oong Kichuak, which marks the transition from a young warrior, Moran, to a marriageable adult. During this process, young men must undergo harsh trials to prove their courage and resilience. It is impossible to mention the Masai people without talking about their energetic traditional dances, especially the Thudumu dance, also known as the high jumping dance. In this dance, Masai boys bounce continuously, trying to jump as high as possible while keeping their bodies upright. The dance is not only a ritual in festivals but also a way to express strength, courage and solidarity. Africa's legendary land of Kenya has taken us through breathtaking scenes, from the endless Masai Mara savannas, where the great migration of wildebeest takes place, to the beautiful Nakuru lakes, reflecting the pink of giant flamingos. From the sunny acacia forests, where giraffes leisurely nibble on the leaves, to the flowing Mara River, witnessing the fierce battles for survival between predators and prey. Kenya is not only home to rich biodiversity with wild animals such as lions, elephants, rhinos, cheetahs and Thompson's gazelles, but also a vivid picture of indigenous cultures, especially the Masai tribe with its unique traditions and cultural beauty. Every beat of nature, every footprint on the savanna, every roar echoing in the wind tells a story of life, resilience and eternal beauty. Kenya is not just a destination, but a journey that takes us to the heart of African wildlife and culture. Thank you for accompanying this wild world. Don't forget to like and continue to explore the wonders of this legendary land.